Hello. Thanks for stopping by. It's Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. Today, we're going to talk about politics. So things are going to get uncomfortable, especially at the end, when I leave you with 3 uncomfortable questions. So let's jump right into it. A couple days ago, I had some of my viewers submit a few memes that they thought were stupid for this segment we're going to do that's just called Stupid Memes. And because there's definitely a lot of them out on the internet now that are pretty absurd. And I'm going to jump right into them. This is one that was submitted by a viewer. And it says, fact, for everyone saying America won't reopen, remember, Jurassic Park reopened 5 times after people were eaten alive? Wow. So, the viewer said that what was wrong with this meme is that Jurassic Park actually never opened. Truthfully, I don't really remember the plots of the movies. I was just worried about the big old dinosaurs, so I'm going to take this viewer's word for it. But, listen, if you want us to care about dinosaurs, meme makers, just post pictures of dinosaurs. Like, give us a big old stegosaurus or a pterodactyl. That's all we're looking for. We don't want all those words. So, speaking of big old dinosaurs, our next meme is about Joe Biden. So here you go. It says, the trick is, when you meet Joe Biden, you smell his hair first to establish dominance. Okay, that's a pretty fair point. That's a pretty funny one. I laughed, and I thought, well, establish dominance? Well, how would the great Donald Trump establish dominance? Let's say he had to, square off against Joe Biden in a debate. How would the great Donald Trump display dominance? Well, he'd probably just walk right up and grab him by the pussy. Why wouldn't he? It was good enough for women. He used to love grabbing women by the pussy. He bragged about it. So I don't know why he wouldn't go up and just, grab Joe Biden by the crotch. Just, display dominance on him. Just go up and yank his old pecker there. Just, why not? If it was good enough for women, why shouldn't he be doing it to guys too? So, yeah, I know I'm probably, touching some nerves there, calling Trump a misogynist. Ooh, yeah, listen, that's the crazy thing is that, like, people are using this argument, like, this is what you're going to hang your hat on, like, Trump is your moral compass? Yeah, sure, Joe Biden's a scumbag. I'm sure he's sniffed lots of women, and it seems like there's some very credible allegations about him out there. But, like, you're going to compare him to Trump? Like, that's your guy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it, like, people would say it's like the pot calling the kettle black or something like that, but I think it's a little bit worse than just the pot calling the kettle black. When Trump supporters point out Joe Biden's sexual misconduct in comparison to Trump's misconduct, that's like the pot calling the kettle a molester while the pot still has 2 fingers shoved up the stove. Yeah, that's what you're doing, Trump supporters. I don't know, if you want people to vote for Trump, why don't you post something good about Trump? Well, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so this last one, before I really piss you all off, let me just preface this by saying that I am not anti-gun. In any way, do whatever you want with your guns. I just don't have any because I can't see. I feel the same way about guns as I do cars. I should not be driving a car because I can't see well enough to see the street signs and maneuver through the road. Legally, I actually cannot drive one. I can't get a driver's license with the way my eyes are right now. So I'm not hating on anybody who has a car. That's amazing that people have cars. Just please, for the love of God, don't hit me with your car. That's all I'd ask. And it's the same for guns. Like, they're fine. Whatever you want to do with them. I don't know, put scopes on them and, go get a grenade launcher, blow stuff up. I don't know. I don't know what you do with guns. They seem fun, but, like, I don't have them because I can't see that far ahead of me, and depth perception's an issue, so I probably shouldn't be wielding a firearm when I can't see what I'm shooting at. That seems very irresponsible. But I don't care if you have them, but just for the love of God, don't shoot me. That's the only thing I'd ever ask. And like the great George Carlin once said, where are you going to find a fair fucking deal in that? Exactly. Like, so don't come at me thinking I'm like anti-gun. I'm just saying there are some questions that need to be asked. Some things in society seem to be running way out of control. And when people share really stupid memes, well, they get to go up on the show. So here we go. We'll share this really stupid meme. Probably the stupidest meme I've ever seen. 50 million kids being homeschooled by gun owners. and not one mass shooting. Maybe arming teachers really does work. Huh. Wow. Home-schooled? Do you know what home-schooled means? Like they were at home, so they weren't in school, gathering in mass. So there couldn't have been a school shooting with the schools closed. And I guess not a mass shooting either with the schools closed. Although there could have been other mass shootings. Who knows? Don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you got a couple in there. But look, like, this is just stupid. Like, this is dumb. Like, anybody who shared this knows this is dumb. Like, why don't you post something productive about guns? Like, one of my friends took me bear hunting one time. Another friend took me duck hunting. I've taken a gun safety course before. Those are all really cool things that allowed me to understand guns more, respect them. Like, I thought bear hunting was the shit. I was so happy to go bear hunting. I didn't carry a gun, but I'm out there looking for them, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is what you guys do in the woods. That's pretty cool. But then to share something just so stupid, like, and thanks, yeah, and it's really nice of you to use mass shootings to further your political agenda. Those of us that used to work in Las Vegas and, maybe ran through Mandalay Bay a few hundred times, probably, I don't know, might be a touchy subject for some people, but look, that's probably another story for another day. But I'll just leave you with this. In addition to my 3 uncomfortable questions, I did work in Las Vegas for a long time. I've been going there since 2010, 2011. The first time I ever went there, I stayed in Mandalay Bay with my college roommates. It was an amazing time. That was the first time I ever partied in Vegas. We stayed in one of the suites there on one of the upper floors. Then I came back and worked in Las Vegas. And when I was the inside sales manager of the largest party tour company in the world out there, I would work all week, and then Sunday night was my night that I would go out and lead a tour. Like, I would lead it with 5 or 6 other people. Like, I wasn't in charge. It was all of us kind of together. And but that was like my nice relaxing night, and you kind of get paid for it. Well, every Sunday night, the tour went through Mandalay Bay. Every Sunday night I was in that building for better part of a year, maybe more. And then in 2017, I moved back here. And on that particular Sunday night, I was at a wedding, and you talk about a roller coaster of emotions, man. Like, learning what happened in that place where you used to work, where you still have 4 or 5 friends, literally in there as things are going down, and to learn about that. And like, I can't even imagine what it would be like for someone who was actually there. I wasn't in Las Vegas, but as soon as I got back home, because I was in North Carolina for this wedding, and I emailed my old boss, the owner of the company. I said, hey, I'm coming back to Vegas, like, as soon as I can. Like, I was back there 3 weeks after the shooting. I was back there in November. I spent November 2017 and December of 2017 out selling tickets on the street in Las Vegas. Like, I went out there to give people hugs, shake hands. I mean, there were some people I just love deeply out there, like people I worked with, like men, women, like they're brothers and sisters to me. And like the fact that like that was my group that was in there the time that happened. And like, you hear stories. I'm not going to get into any stories or anything happened or whatever, because like I said, I wasn't there, but just to tell you about the emotions that puts on you, and the fact that I dropped everything in my life to go back out to Las Vegas to give people hugs, essentially. You know what I mean? Like, just to, I mean, I was selling tickets and trying to make money and stuff like that too, but it wasn't even about that. I needed to be there to do my best to try and help those people heal, to help myself heal. So when people just share ignorant stuff about mass shootings and things like that, I just can't deal with it. Like, you're just stupid. I'm sorry. But you need to ask better questions. You need to educate yourself, and you need to stop acting like an asshole. When it comes to people's lives, we need to do better. All of us. America needs to do better when it comes to people's lives like that. So I'm gonna leave you with 3 questions. Where do your thoughts come from? How many of your thoughts are actually yours? When you're sitting down to make a big political argument, when you're sitting down to really dig into something, are those your thoughts, or did you read something from somebody else and you're just arguing with somebody over who has a better reading comprehension? You actually thinking that? Did you walk the walk? Did you go out there? Did you go somewhere? What? Did you sit on your couch? I don't know. I mean, if you walk the walk, sure, talk about it. But if you're just gonna sit on your couch and troll people, then I don't know. That's one question to think about. Number 2 is about something that Frank Zappa said. He said that politics is the entertainment division of the military-industrial complex. You can look that quote up. I might not have said it exactly, but I'm just curious. What do you think of that quote? Is that something you agree with or disagree with? Politics is the entertainment division of the military-industrial complex. And then the third one, how far should the Second Amendment reach? How big do you need those guns to be? Like I said, I'm not a gun owner. I don't know. The way they wrote the Second Amendment in the Constitution back in the 1700s, is that what's represented today? Are you still representing those guns today? And is that what the founding fathers intended? I really don't know. I don't know. And look, I'm probably not even going to read these comments. I'm just, throwing out some stuff for you. And I felt like it's important stuff to say. And listen, I'll say more stuff and I'll keep saying it. I don't care. But look, if you're going to roast me, please go ahead and do it. But no, it's going to fall on deaf ears. And it's definitely going to fall on blind eyes. Because I don't give a fuck. Have a nice day.